All right. How is it going, everybody? Welcome to session number 7 of our Pokemon Legends ZA playthrough. So far, we have essentially, I think, gotten to rank F. I think we're trying to get our way up to rank E right now. We wrapped up our last session in the middle of a quiz show for, I believe her name is Kanari. We are attempting to fight this yellow lady, this streamer, but we must go through her strongest soldier first. Because if we do not beat this guy, we will not be able to get our last quiz. We've got our boy Nazine sitting in our ear, ready and raring to go, ready to chat us up. We also got our hands on Embor on our last session, and the Emborite, he looks super cool, looking like a whole shogun, puts on the headband, gets the giant fire staff, and I'm ready for us to get going. Hopefully today we'll get Tyrant. Hopefully today we might get the Mawilite or the Anthrosite. A lot of good opportunities for us. Now, one of the viewers last time suggested to give this guy a nasally voice, so I will. Best way I know how to do it.
Is to point my nose. For a first timer, you seem to possess a shocking amount of admiration for Ganari. However, if you do not defeat me here, there's no chance a non-Dynamo member like you will be able to answer her final question. If you still wish to battle me, body of the first members of Dynamo and the OG Quizwiz?
Yeah, let's get this guy out of here, because I'm tired of doing the voice. Quizzes are my only talent. My prowess as a Pokemon trainer are equally unmatched. Just like me, my electric-type Pokemon are fierce as they are adorable. Now, we don't have any ground-type moves on our team right now. I don't think. We might have one. Regardless, only Pokemon that we should not be looking at is Gyarados. I think we will have absolutely no issues setting up on this guy with a power-up punch. And we use Mega Evolution as he sends out his next Pokemon so that we don't have any stall. Now, Mogo might not be the easiest. We do still have Rollout, though. Yeah, look at our boy Embor. That's Bandit right there. He's got the top knot bun. Alright, how can my adorable Pokemon lose? They're shockingly cute as me? We don't talk about that, buddy. And then Raichu. Now, hopefully this one just takes him out. If not, Heat Crash, jump on him. Just sit on him, Embor. It's still one of my favorite animations in the game, because why does Embor do that? Oh, he did the bit. Inconceivable! I forget the name of the character from Princess Bride. Alright, in terms of cuteness, my team clearly won, but I concede we did lose the battle. Still, there's no hope you'll be able to answer the final question of the quiz. Once you get it wrong, I'll swoop right in with my answer and snatch the crown. Alright, it's time for the final question. Everything's riding on this one. When I was a kid, I played my first game on a laptop. Who owned that laptop? Me, my dad, my mom, or my grandpa? I don't know. I don't know the Kanari lore. Naveen says the answer is Kanari's grandpa, number 4. This one's a rather deep cut, and the story behind it is quite tragic. Okay, man. She's just like me for real, for real? Because I didn't get into my esports stuff until my dad got me my laptop. In fact, I originally started as a Pokemon streamer. I would just aim my little webcam right up there at my 3DS right back here, pull it out, and I would just angle it like this right in front of the camera, and that's how I would stream. And then my dad got me a laptop, and then this whole crazy journey went from there. All right, so Grandpa. So what's the tragic story behind it? The laptop belonged to my grandpa. Is that your final answer? You got it. That's exactly right. Oh, she did the heart. What a gal. What's the other one that people like to do? They like to do this one. All right, you know what that means, new kid? You won the Kanari Quiz Wiz contest. Congrats on your fresh-faced underdog. As Kanari's oldest fan and a day one member of Dynamo, I have no choice but to accept defeat. All right, new kid, what do you want? Autograph, selfie, PvP match on my stream? Come on, don't be shy. Spit it out. I'd like an autograph. Roll credits. It's just gone from there. Let's get a promotion match in. A promotion match? Seriously, I mean, what's the point? I'm just gonna win anyways. Is this kid really a fan? You'd think a fan would prefer being the same rank as Kanari. Oh no, she's on to me, guys. She's on to me, fellas. Get out, run, 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 run. Fine, whatever you... If that's what the Quiz Wiz wants, that's what the Quiz Wiz gets. As a reward, I accept your challenge. We'll battle it out at Racine Construction. Cool. Now that I'm in, you better get ready to be crushed to bits like a Super Lumiose Gillette. Bring your best Pokemon so you can't make any excuses when you lose. I actually like that little, her text box right there when she shouted. It had the little blue sparkle, or like electricity effects. That was kind of nice. Alright, nice work. Hey, dude, it's all because of you, bro. Thank you, #1 Kanari fan. You have my thanks as well. After all, you helped me become the Quiz Wiz. Even if it's unofficial, I'll leave the rest to you. After all, fans really have no business getting any closer to Kanari than I have now. When you're ready to battle Kanari, head to Tarragon's company, Racine Construction. Tarragon. So, Tarragon's the old man. Alright, what do you have to say to me, Chandelure lady? You're getting far too close to Kanari? How deplorable. Hold on. Hold on. I think I can, Can I set up a picture here? How do I flip it? Thumbs up. Alright, let's take a picture. I'm a better Kanari fan than you are. Loser. Alright, let's go down there. And then once we wrap this up, we'll probably spend the rest of the stream doing some of the side quests. Because that's actually where I've been enjoying the game the most so far. I like the little side stories that they've had going on. It was one of my favorite parts about Legends Arceus as well. I was a really big fan of the movement systems in that game, though. We haven't really gotten the same level of mobility that we had that time. Oh my god. Brother, what are you doing here? What the hell? Yo, old man, you might be too big of a fan of Kanari. I'm not gonna fake it. This is a little bit weird. Is that your shrine in the back? Alright, man. How's it going, Tarragon? Funny how our paths keep crossing, ain't it? I was watching in the Quizwood contest, and I gotta say, you did great out there, kid. You were watching? If you can beat me in a battle, I'll tell you everything, so what do you say? Sure, dude. I will absolutely cook you. Let's do this in the garage. His back hurts. He's like, oh man, I'm too busy carrying this entire construction company on my own. Alright, let's get this Pokemon battle going. Yep, I got your back, Tarragon. Tarragon of Dynamo. Oh, I like that he has her like little hoodie on in the back. That's kind of cute. Alright. Definitely do not want to run into that. Actually, how will this work? Okay, I do hurt myself doing that. That'd be kind of rough. Oh, nice. Great, we froze him. Uh-oh. He almost ran directly through the stealth rocks. That would have been really bad. Okay, power up punch. Oh, you can Z bounce? Well, don't worry. I can plus move Heat Crash, buddy. You ever thought about that? Excadrill, though. Ooh, Mega Excadrill, huh? That's kind of nuts. All right, Excadrill, I need you to Mega Evolve. Let's show this kid what we're made of. All right, what does this guy look like? I really liked Mega Drampa. I mean, Mega Victory Bell, he was just a giant, like, bag. All right, what do you look like, buddy? Okay. So he's meant to be, like, a really big drill now. Swapped it out in time. probably not going to be good enough to actually hit him. But at least we got something off. Just try and do as much damage as we can. Can we run away? Okay, no. We don't have great options here. I guess the hope is to get a Power Up Punch and Heat Crash off. I mean, we at least got one attack off. So now we should be able to clean up. Especially if we get a plus crunch. Really bad. That crit might have mattered. Okay. See if we can just do a tiny bit more damage. Alright, barely managed to take him down. Alright, Mega Excadrill. Good to know. And a level up for our little Tyrant there underneath the cam. Even Excadrill can get past your defenses, huh? I guess it makes sense that he would get like a construction, like dig-style Pokemon. Alright, Tarragon. Tell me your little secret, buddy. I expected nothing less from the rising star of the ZA Royale. You brought out the full potential of your Pokemon. And it's not just Pokemon battles, you exceeded my expectations in the Canary WizKids contest. Clearly, you're a dedicated fan of Canary. As a trainer in the ZA Royale and as Canary's grandpa, it was a joy to get to battle you. Which is why I feel the need to tell you a secret about my precious grandkid, Canary. Yeah, what's going on there, buddy? I've been using the latest holocaster to project a hologram of Canary. Then I synced it up with my movements using a newfangled app. That's right, the hologram of Canary you saw at the Canary WizKids contest. It was me! There might be some moral implications here, Tarragon. What do you mean, you're Canary? I feel like that's really weird there, buddy. I guess she's your grandkid, but like, do you have her, like, permission to be using her likeness like that? My grandkid's primary focus is her gaming. Fan interactions ain't a priority for her. That's just real. No, actually, hold on, that's based. But still, I want to show folks around the world how cool, smart, and talented my kid is. That's why I started pretending to be Canary using the Holocaster. Still weird, but at least it has a cute reason behind it. Alright, though soon enough, I started to really enjoy putting on a performance for folks. As thanks for a great battle, let me heal up your Pokemon. Alright, well, good to know this guy is the Ground-type trainer. I figured he could have been the Steel-type trainer, because Tarragon kind of is the one who's responsible for setting up the, like, barricades everywhere, and all the construction equipment. So, like, the scaffolding and shit like that. I'm amazed that he's not the Steel-type trainer. I guess Excadrill can be both. Alright, Canary's right through there. Alright, man. Well, that was an interaction of all time. Alright, hold on. Nope. Still not good enough to get Flash Cannon. Alright. What's up, Canary? Is she just sitting there gaming still? It'd be like if I was in this room and then a dude just walked up and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing there?" Yes, another high score. Hey, sorry for all the folks who are joining now after wrapping up the Quiz Whiz contest. I gotta hop off for a sec to deal with something. Wait, so she was streaming this whole time too? Alright, hey, what's zappin'? Pops caught me up already. You're the Quiz Whiz contest winner who asked for a promotion match against me, yeah? You've got spirit, that's for sure, but let's be real. I'd rather be streaming than battling you. Oh wait, I'll bet you'll put me blast online if I don't battle you, huh? Fine, whatever, let's zap to it. She doesn't want to get canceled. Canary is a fake Pokemon trainer. She actually hates battling with her Electros. Alright, I will meet you in the garage. Alright, man. Well, let's just get this over with. Me and Ember got things to do. We got side quests to complete. Alright, be careful, Canary. This kid's a tough one. Careful. That's rich coming from you, Pops. Are you being careful with your little Canary cosplay? Okay, so she at least gave him the permission to do so. Oh, I like her little Dynamo bag that she's got right down there. Anyway, film this match for me. I might put it up on my stream later. Leave it to me. I'll rally the cheer squad and take care of filming too. He just has like 4 cameras planted up. Oh my god. She's got a whole cheer section for the match. With us cheering you on, you're going to be charged up and ready to win. Let's go, Dynamo. All right, are you sure you really want to do this? Let's just get this over with, bro. Sure, whatever. Let's just get this over with. She's just like me, bro. She's just like me. Oh, she's got a yellow Rotom phone. That's cute. Alright, better not underestimate me. I'm rank F in the ZA row for a reason, yeah? It's not that I hate battling, I just love games more than literally anything else. Still, I'd be super amped to reach rank A and really blow up online. Then Dynamo could host video game tournaments for folks in Lumios to enjoy. Video game tournaments, you say? This is my first Pokemon battle in a while, so I'm going to show my Dynamo fans what I'm made of. Just don't worry, I'll win quickly. Let's go, Dynamo. A character's just a straight shooter, bro. He sees in front of him and he's like, I gotta just body her. Alright, you are challenged by Kanari of Dynamo. What's the point of the mask if you're just gonna take it off every time? Heliolisk? Oh, brother. Oh, brother, he doesn't know what's about to happen to him. Just bulk up for right now. Alright, we took a little bit more damage than I would have preferred. We'll Mega Evolve first before she sends out her next Pokemon so we're not caught in an animation. Big old Daimyo Emboar here. Stunfisk is crazy. Alright, at least we one-shot it. That's huge. Is she gonna have Mega Ampharos? I hope not. We did get paralyzed. That's a little unfortunate. So now our moves are going to come out slower. Okay, but we do manage to take out both of them. Let's send out our next Pokemon. And now she's going to use her Mega Evolution on Electros. Yep, could have figured that one. I'm charged up on energy drinks. Time to charge you up with Mega Evolution Electros. Let's go. All right. What do you look like, buddy? She just taps it. Taps her chest. You know what you're here for, bro. Mega Evolve. Okay. Oh, wow. She took a lot of damage. Alright, pull out Ampharos. I don't know how I feel about this Mega Evolution. I mean, I guess he's very, you know, ready to go. I don't know if I like the color scheme of the sides. Alright, it does do a lot of damage, though. Oh, live on one, live on one? That's why I love you. Great job, Scolipede. Surviving on one and getting us out of that battle. That could have gotten really rough very quickly if we were just left with Gyarados in the back. He's thrashed my whole team, even Electros? Alright, victory is confirmed. I think we're going up to rank E now, right? Get us up there. What you'd love to see. Oh, thumbs up. Hey, you can't say that. You can't say those words on stream. Can't say those words on stream. Get her out of here. Get her out of here. Alright, Kanari, I hate to see you like this. This only happened because you lost first. Oh, is she toxic? You're absolutely right. Tell you what, as an apology, I'll buy you anything you want. Deal? Really? Okay, I forgive you. Oh no, my streamer, she's toxic behind closed doors. I kind of blew a fuse when I lose. I can... She did the thing! They really know their audience in this game, man. I can cope with messing up on stream since everyone in chat cheers me on, but maybe I should put more effort into Pokemon battling from now on. That one was pretty fun. Anyway, here, this is for you. I like how her, like, little twin tails that she's got, they're both shaped like lightning bolts, but they also have the Electros, scrunchie. Alright, we got Volt Switch. Alright, so it's essentially like a quick attack that goes out, and then they teleport back to us, so it's a way that we get range. Take this too, give it to the person who's been helping you out. You received an autographed plush. How did she know? How did she know? You think I didn't realize? I know my fans well enough to know that you're not one of them. My fault. Still, I wouldn't mind if you decided to become a fan. It might even make me just a little happy. Okay, I'm gonna get back to my game. Time to Thunderwave goodbye. Alright, man. Well, that was a fun little side mission right there. Tawny, buddy, you gotta find something else besides the curry croissant. I ain't gonna fake it. Congratulations on reaching rank E. I can't believe Kanari made you do all that just for a promotion match. Kind of a pain, huh? Please don't call Kanari a pain, Lita. It seems like you don't fully comprehend how hard it is to be famous. Do show some empathy. Yeah, we get it. You're on the streamer girl side. I'm on Kanari's side. Yes, she has a name. Naveen, please, brother. Once you become a famous dancer, I'm sure you'll come to understand. Hold up, are you being supportive? So tell me, what was Kanari like off stream? Oh, she gave me something. What? She gave you a present for me? Oh, if we have the option to go into his room and he has the plushie on his desk, that'll be so good. You, thank you. I'll treasure this always. Aw, he's lost. He's lost for words. Oh my gosh, and how sincere thanks. Seriously, who are you and what have you done to Naveen? Let's just eat already. Aw, he's embarrassed. Even the scent of your croissant curry is pleasing tonight, Tawny. He's having so much fun with the gang. Finally came around on it, huh? You can have some if you want. Yeah, he's just staring at it. He's like, no. Oh, he's not even gonna give an answer? Absolutely not. You know what? I think this is probably what they wanted the interactions with the original X and Y crew to be like, with Tierno and Trevor and like Shauna. But this feels just way more organic as like just them talking to each other. The writing has definitely stepped up a lot in the last decade. Because I'll be honest, there's been very few cutscenes where I haven't at least been having fun and laughing. Obviously, like, the beginning, like, 2-3 hours was kind of a drag while you're waiting to get to the open world. But, like, the characters have been really nice so far in the game. Alright, take a nap. So I'm willing to bet every single one of our trainers from now on that we fight for the promotion matches are going to have their own little side mission like that. Morning. I hope today's a quiet one. There's been way too much going on in Lumios lately. Real. We walk outside. Explosions. Fire. Destruction. Nukes going off. Alright, morning. Wait, where's Naveen? Oh my god. He's showing up to the meetings. Naveen's a part of the team. I'm here. Good morning, everyone. Wow, someone's full of energy. Were you up late sewing or something? I was watching Kanari's live stream. It was wonderful listening to her heap praise on her Mega Electros. She clearly loves it a lot. All in all, it sounded like she had a fun battle. Well, that Electros was no match for Trix. No, it was cooking me. That Electros was absolutely bodying me. He's the one who should be getting praise heaped on him. Defeating Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon must have helped him grow even stronger as a trainer, huh? Beating Cannoli is no small feat. Oh, dude, he's raging. He's gotten rage baited so hard for the last time her name is Kanari. But her Mega Electros truly is formidable. Perhaps she could even use it to help us take on the Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon. Question, how come nothing seems effective against Rogue Pokemon besides other Mega Evolved Pokemon or Plus moves? I'm afraid I've got no satisfying answer for you. It may have something to do with Mega Power, which we know very little about other than the role it plays in Rogue Mega Evolution. I do wonder, now that I think about it, like, sorry to detract from the middle of this cutscene. When we go back to traditional battles, and like when Pokemon Champions comes out, I wonder if plus moves are going to be there as like a pseudo replacement for Z moves. Like, probably not, right? Like, I imagine they'll just add Z moves at some point to Pokemon Champions. But even regular Mega Evolution's still largely a mystery to us. It's a bit disappointing. Never mind, sorry, that's my bad for asking. Hey, Vinny's calling. You've got a job for us early in the morning. We're not on call 24/7, you know. Let me guess, you need us to take care of some more Mega Evolved Pokemon. Got it? Just send us the deets, please. I'm sure you all heard the deal. Lita, mind leading us in a strategy meeting? Must we? It's so early in the morning. Come on, Naveen, at least try to muster some enthusiasm here. Remember, like Tani always says, we gotta help out these Pokemon. I know. I'm well aware Reg Mega Evolution is no picnic for the poor Pokemon. Alright, strategy room time. So, I wonder if they're gonna do a thing where you're gonna have 2 former Mega Evolutions and then 1 new one every single time. Or if we're gonna just start getting to the point where it's all new ones. Because what new Mega Evs have we seen? We've seen Victory Bell, we've seen Drampa, we've seen Excadrill, and we've seen Electros. Alright, bring another Team MZ meeting. We got Wild Zone 11, which looks like it has Furfro, Clauncher, and I couldn't even begin to tell you what that one in the bottom right is. Is that Victory Bell? Or Weepin' Bell? I have no idea. Oh, it could be like Aegislash. Is that it? Okay, no, there's a Wild Zone 12 as well, which has Machoke, and then a bunch of Pokemon we've not seen yet. Cool. So let's at least do the strategy meeting. Team MZ's all present and accounted for. Are you ready to go ahead with the strategy meeting? Let us go. I hereby declare the strategy meeting underway. We've got some new intel from Vinny. Looks like Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon are likely to appear in 3 spots. We've got Mega Beedrill in the Vert District. Okay. We've got Hawlucha. Ooh, another new Mega Evolution. I wonder how he's going to look. And then Mega Banette in the Huan District. Wait, the one in the Vert District is right near here, isn't it? Let me guess, you plan to use this as an opportunity to advertise the hotel? Or are you going to say this rogue Pokemon is the reason we've been getting so few guests? Come on, Naveen. If we're going to do this anyway, we ought to give the hotel some good PR while we're at it. Yeah, it's a surefire sales strategy. Come one, come all, get the finest view of the Rogue Mega Evolution only at Hotel Z. I see, so we'd leave the Beedrill in its Rogue Mega Evolved state to use it as a draw. It's a bold plan, but I'm open to it. What do you say, Trix? Let's ask AZ what he thinks. Think about it, I could probably design special merch with Rogue Mega Beedrill as the motif. Ooh, good call. We can even fill up a whole room with Beedrill stuff. Wow, I'm loving all of these ideas. Okay, let's stop joking around, guys. Wait, so you guys were just kidding? This is a strategy meeting, remember? Oh, she's so sad. Look at her. I mean, duh, I knew that. Honestly, Lida, keep the meeting on track. Could you? You're always letting us get distracted. That's not true. Dude, I love that the group just rage baits each other. Just 24/7. Alright, anyway, down to business. Our first mission is to get Rogue Mega Beedrill. Tawny, you take that one. Nice. Now, I don't think her Meganium is going to do much work against Mega Beedrill. Second is stopping the Rogue Mega Evolving Hawlucha in Magenta Sector 3. I'll take that one. Makes sense because she's going to have a Staryu or Starmie. And third, we'll need it handling the Rogue Mega Banette in Sector 9. Naveen, I'm counting on you. And that makes sense because he uses Scrafty. So it'll be a Dark type. Alright, Lita's a great decision maker when she sets her mind to it. I like that about her. I hope I don't get cursed from tangling with a Banette. You won't get cursed. It's probably suffering if it's on the brink of Rogue Mega evolving. Better for you to help it out. I think we all know the real reason you're trying to avoid work here. It has nothing to do with nerves. Naveen, you gotta be more honest with your friends, and if you're scared, just admit it. Oh, Lita, you were doing so good with the meeting leading, now you're off track again. She's been trying the entire game to keep everybody else on track. And the second she makes a joke, just immediate baits. Alright, sorry, I do have to check this. Yep, nothing important there. Alright, anyway, Pokemon are stuffing out there, so it's time for Team MZ to do our thing. Trix, we're counting on you. You're our ace in the hole. That's right, go team. Let's take care of those Pokemon. You know, Banette was originally a plush doll, and plush dolls are sewn. I certainly know my way around a needle and thread, and that's got to count for something. So, dude, imagine he just has his Canary plush, starts floating around, and he's like, ah, Banette! Alright, hey, we got to know what you're thinking, Floette. You got any valuable input for us? Thank you. Alright, so where are we at? Okay, so we have to climb onto the roof for the Mega Beedrill. Like I mentioned before, we're probably not going to do all those with the rest of the time that we've got. We're probably going to do all of these side quests and these wild zones that we're still looking at. So we'll start with Wild Zone 7, because we still got to get the Audino right there. And then hopefully we get our hands on the Gibble. So let's just take a look-see. We still haven't gotten the Audino to spawn in here. So here's hoping. Ah! Finally! Let's go! Get out, quickly! Alright, so we finally got our hands on that one. Then we just gotta find the Gibble. And then we'll be done with all of the previous zones. Alright, remember, Gibble only spawns in these little holes in the ground. Let's take a look. If we see the snout, that means it is a Drillbur. Alright, that's our first time seeing a Camerupt spawn here, too. Hold on, is Camerupt the Pokemon we gotta catch here? No. Oh, it's an Alpha Camerupt. Ooh, I kind of do not want to get caught by it. So now we got Alpha Crocorock and Alpha Camerupt here. Alright, let's check. Maybe one of these is going to be a Gibble. We know it's Gibble if it's got the little blue thing at the tip, yeah. Okay, so at least one Gibble is spawned here. We can check the other corner once we have an opportunity to do so. Okay, we are at least able to do damage to it now. Not a ton of damage, but at least some. Alright. Oh, we finally got Gibble. Nice, 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 nice. We can get out of here. Huge, 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 huge. And Garchomp, we can also get the Garchomp bite if we so desired. I personally think Mega Garchomp looks awful. But I mean, at least he does a little bit more damage. He does also get slower, though. But Garchomp is Gibble's my favorite Pokemon. Source. And then Garchomp's a really close second. So I'm glad to get my hands on one of them at least. And that's Wild Zone 8 complete. Let us check Wild Zone 9. No, we already have Wild Zone 9, so Wild Zone 11. Yeah, so that's the next one. Closest TP is going to be Wild Zone 6 down here. Yeah, let's see what new Pokemon we're going to get access to now that we're here. Oh, and it's taken over the former park area. Cannot forget to find the orange and blue Flabébés. We did find one of them on a roof. How's it going, Evelyn? How are you doing today? I'm doing absolutely fantastic. Alright, so here's Clauncher. So, I was saying it before that I was a little bit disappointed that there weren't a ton of water types that we could just go around and catch. So cool that we're finally getting access to a couple more. Ooh, Stunfisk as well. I'll use Quick Ball, see if we can catch it there. Nice. So we still have 2 Pokemon to catch. One of them is Furfrou. Now, we know that alphas do not count. Oh, but Inkay. Nice. It depends on my schedule how often I stream. I've been trying to do it pretty consistently the last couple weeks, but it's just whenever I have availability during my work schedule. Oh, and then there's Furfrou. Oh my god. Alright, let's drag away these Stunfisks. See if we can't get the fight to happen over here with the Furfrou. Because I kinda really don't want to fight the Stunfisks. Oh, accidentally threw an extra Pokeball. Oh, it was enough to grab it. Do I play any other games? Not so far. I haven't really streamed all that much in the past. But that's Wild Zone 11 complete. So this is my first time streaming consistently in quite some time. So I just started streaming because I really wanted to enjoy this game. Alright, do I have to go underneath for that? I'm going to assume I don't. No, I do. Oh, and it's becoming a little, like, Iceland. Nice. So Bergmites are down there. I wonder if we're going to get a Mega Bergmite. Probably not, because it already got a Galarian form, right? Yeah, I'm sticking to this one for right now, and at least until I complete the game. I know that there's a ranked battle mode afterwards. If it's interesting, I'll probably play it a little bit. But it's not my priority by any means. Oh, and he gets access to recover. I highly doubt Dive Ball will do anything, even if he's in the water. Caught still. Not gonna worry about... Pretty boring? I mean, you don't need to watch it if you think the game's boring. Alright, let's go to Gyarados. Oh, and it creates a bridge. Ooh, that's sick. It's a cool way of using the environment. I don't know how it works, but it works. I imagine we're also going to get Delibird here, right? Is that how Abomasnow is supposed to look? They all look a lot bluer than I remember. Yeah, I guess they just went for a more foresty green this time. Oh my god. Dude, that Snover's going X Games mode. Do you have any server on DC? I don't know what that means. Apologies. What is a server? So, I mean, this is the new Pokemon game. Oh, no. I do not have a Discord server. Alright, let's catch this Snorunt, though. Oh, and it's a female Snorunt too, so we can evolve it into Frostlass. That's good. Yeah, I guess they just made all of the Pokemon a lot bluer in this game. Just run around, see if we can't get our hands on Delibird. Apologies, I don't like handing out my Discord. Bit of a personal thing. Alright, Delibird. And now I think we only need to get Snover and that Machoke there, and we're done with this area. Oh, what? Am I too far away to get the Snover? No. Alright. Alright. Best way to fight him will be to Heat Crash. And I'll try to catch her with a Pokeball. Nice. So there's Snover. Oh, I still have to catch Go-Goat, too. So he's right there in the center. Hopefully there's one that spawns in the corner, too. Okay, let's get him out of here. Back to the quick balls. Oh, that waterfall's not going to connect because he's through the doorway. Yeah. Ooh, Ice Beam is sick. All right, let's get him out of there because he's just kind of getting beat up. Okay, this Machoke should go down nice and easy, though. Throw a Pokeball, it'll buy us some time at least. And in best case scenario, it just kills. Cool, and now all that's left is that Go-Goat right there. Now we will heal up. They're a little bit worse for wear. And now we just get this last Go-Goat and we're good. Hopefully I can get to this bush before he turns around. Get a little back smack. And there you go. That's all of the new areas complete. Hopefully that gives us access to some more of this Mabel's research. Flash Cannon should be nice. It's our first ranged Steel-type move that we've got access to. We should also check Ice Beam, see if any of our Pokemon can learn that, because we just picked that up here. We also got Rock Slide and Thunderbolt. Cool, so that gave us 3 whole items. See if anything else that we got we can use. Bite Iron Head, Taunt, Toxic, Thunder Punch. Crunch isn't the worst thing in the world. Nothing that's really too interesting. Rock Slide instead of Rollout will be really nice to have. Could get some coverage. We could put Ice Beam on Poseidon, but our special attack, you can see it up there, it's 60 versus 118 attack. Probably not going to do the best for us. Now, Two-Face, I still just haven't found a use for it because it doesn't have access to Mega Mawilite yet. Rock Slide instead of Rollout once again. Probably just going to be better. And then U-Turn instead of Pin Missile will be sick for Rampage. Volt Switch is a ranged attack. So it'll make use of LED's special attack instead of its physical attack. And Flash Cannon. So we can go Flash Cannon instead of Power Gem. Because we already have some really good Rock-type coverage. So what we're really looking for is more Steel-type coverage. Because that can be our answer to all of the Fairy types now. Cool beans, cool beans. And then here's hoping that we can evolve Ruler soon. Alright, but with those zones complete, what we're looking at now is doing these little side quests. Now, if I remember correctly as well, there was a... This building right here is the one that has blue Flabebe on it. So we shouldn't forget that if we ever find an opportunity to get onto that roof. I know it wasn't possible with what we had currently had. Great. Rest of fall. Cool beans. Okay, we used a lot of Pokeballs there. So I think that's a bunch of Quick Balls. Yep. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, we should also check to see if we got access to Ultra Balls now. That'd be really nice. Bonjour. I'll sell some stuff first, yeah. Got a nugget, ton of pretty feathers. Hold on, I have 185 tiny mushrooms. I don't know how long I can hold out hoping that there's a tiny mushroom seller. Oh, I forgot I needed to buy stuff. I immediately got sidetracked. Alright, I'd like to buy... Yes, we do get extras to Ultra Balls. So we get 40 of them. And then we should be good. Because we also, at the end of last session, finally found a use for those colorful screws that we've been finding around the map. And we maxed out our experience gain and our catch progress. So now with Ultra Balls, we should be able to catch most things without too many difficulties. Alright, now we get another access to a rooftop here. Oh, and did that just say that we found a mint on the floor? Are those starting to spawn now? That's sick. This Hall Evader's refusing to work. Maybe it's not got enough power. I bet a good blast from an extra shocking move would get up and running. If only I had a Zaptastic Pokemon like Kanari's Electros. Okay, do I just need an electric type, or is it asking me to catch an Electros? Because that is going to be two very separate things. Let's go for Thunderbolt on LED. Okay, thank goodness. I was like, I don't think I have the the experience candies to get a Dynamo all the way up. Well, actually, I think I only need to get up to electric, right? Because doesn't it evolve with a Thunderstone after that? It must be because he hit it with such a Zaptastic move. I was in a real bind because I didn't know how to provide that power. Guess my work here is done. Well, go on. If you want to use a Hall Evader, it's all yours. Appreciate it, buddy. Alright, let's see what's on this roof. He even gets some Mega Shards. That's nice of him. Let's have Ruler out. Because I think Ruler still needs some experience. So if we find anything on the roof, we can just kill it with this guy. Whoa, Pidgeys, you shouldn't have. That's so kind of you. Alright. Let's at the very least bulldoze down there. Because that should do an AoE around him, right? Yeah, get some extra access. Alright, if we find a way to get to that roof down there, that'll give us a TM. That'll be pretty nice. Oh, and another colorful screw over there. Cool. So, if I remember correctly, we only have 2, because I don't think we've picked up any since we spent all of ours. So that means we need at minimum 4, 8, and 11, I think, is what we need for... Well, I think it's 3, 5, and 8 is the exact amount. So that's 16 we need in order to fully upgrade one of the Canary plushes. I do not remember what the rest of the plushes give us, though. So I don't remember if it's something I should even be worrying about in the first place. HP up is nice. So at some point, I'm going to start using my vitamins that we've been finding around the place. Now, we did not need a red Flabébé. We needed specifically blue and orange, if I remember. And let's just try and get this roll off of this roof. Barely not enough. Okay, I think we can totally do it. I think we can definitely make it that way. Now, we will get cutscene probably right before we get to the edge of the roof. So I won't try to test it, yeah. Now, there's no reason for us to do that battle zone. Because we don't have a quest to get any candies. Or like the battle points. Alright, I'm trying to make sure I'm getting the roll off at the exact last second. So it might take me a couple tries. And if after like 3 or 4 tries it's not happening, we might as well just move on to the next side quest. But I really want to see what that TM is. Might be something that's super good for us. Alright, we definitely can make it. I know we can. Yeah, it's not giving us like an extra step. Like, I know in the old Spyro games you could like take a half step off and then do a jump. And it'll give you some extra height. So it looks like I just kind of needed to time it correctly. Iron Defense. I don't know if that was necessarily worthwhile. But good to have by any means. Alright, next side quest is going to be the one out here in Zone 6. I think we've already been to this guy before. I think this is the one that asked us to do the triple pan. The pan trio blend, I think was the exact name of it. So let's use this one on the corner. Oh, and let's go up on the roof and grab this colorful screw as well. While we're here. Okay. Take it a little bit slower, because I keep falling off. Cool beans. Rare candy, that'll be very helpful. We were running really low on our experience candies. Might as well check this roof while we're here as well. Because I think once we drop, it'll be difficult to get back. Without walking all the way around. Because I know we've found things like Halucha on these roofs before. So it'd be really nice if we could get our hands on one of those. I know we saw a Riolu on a roof one time too. Free luxury ball is always cool. Can I get access to that colorful screw? And a Dratini. Okay. We've seen a lot of these Dratinis on the roofs. Oh, I get the feeling that's totally running jumpable. That looks super close. God, I'm trying my best not to fall off on this run. Oh yeah, we made it. Nice. So this is going to be our first access to a Dratini. Let's try to catch these fletchlings. Get us some extra flying types for the progress. Alright, we're going to try to sneak up on this Dratini. Quick ball in the back of the head. Nice. Now, Dratini might be an interesting Pokemon to use as well. It would have to replace our Gyarados and our Tyrant, which wouldn't be the end of the world by any means. Because that would be a Dragon flying. Bunch of random candies all over the place. Nice. Alright, let's go to Zone 6, get this next side quest done. Now, Alpha Baniri. That might be an interesting Pokemon. Because Baniri evolves into Megalopony. Ooh, and we got it for free. That was a good back smack. And then Binacle. Another option if we wanted it. Alright, what do you want from us? Monsieur? Oh, this isn't the cafe that's looking for us. This is a new lady. Hello, Faye. Alright, tell me, which Pokemon type has caught your heart above all others? For me, it's the Fairy type, no doubt about it. See this fursuit I'm wearing? It was designed by a famous trainer who specializes in Fairy types. Turns out she and I had the same taste in Pokemon and fashion. Anyway, here's an idea. Let's have a Pokemon battle where each one of us uses our favorite Pokemon. Okay. If you'd like to test your favorite Pokemon or your favorite type against mine, come talk to me again. I will start off with LED. Oh my god. Oh my god. I was not expecting just a horde of Houndoom behind me. Alright, would you like to take on my wonderful Fairy type team? Anything. Anything to get away from those guys. Alright, let's get started. Moves of a certain type will have no effect against my beloved Fairy type Pokemon. I wonder if you'll know which type that is. Tutorial. Tutorial on Fairy types. It's saying, hey, you know that Dratini you just caught? Don't use it. Cleffa, though. We'll see how it likes to take this Flash Cannon from LED. Alright, show him your moves. Swirlix, that's what it's called. I always get Swirlix and Slurpuff confused. Oh my god, it survived? That's crazy. That's cool that Volt Switch just immediately moves it back to me. Now, okay, it has to walk up. So that's kind of the negative of using probably both of the moves, I'd have to assume. Both U-turn and Volt Switch is that you have to go in melee range for it. Losing feels even worse when battling with your favorite type, after all. Yeah, makes sense. Not quite the outcome I hoped for. Still, don't you think fairy types are amazing? I mean, dragon type moves have absolutely no effect on them. Though I'm well aware that fairy types have their own weaknesses too. And when you specialize in certain types, your whole team shares the same vulnerabilities. But I don't mind. I'll keep battling with my team of fairy types. I'm their biggest fan, after all. Good for you, man. Fairy feather. Okay, cool. So if we find a fairy type, we now have access to their supported held item. And I also want to catch this Mega Houndour, or Alpha Houndour if I can. Trying a luxury ball. Maybe he'll like being in the life of luxury. Knew he would. Way easier than trying to catch that Alpha Houndour over there. Alright, let's go on to the next one. Now, do I start going counterclockwise or clockwise? I guess let's just go from the top right and move down. Just left from there. Because that's already kind of what we've been doing. Let us get a little heal off. Alright, go to the green dot on the map. Alright, how do I get inside of this little pavilion? Oh, he's just on the corner. Nice. Glad we don't have to do all that walking around. Alright, how's it going, little kid? What do you got for me? What's your name? Murrow. Pokemon battles are nuanced. You can't expect to win by just using strong moves all the time. Spreading the message is why I battle. If you really want to become stronger, then let me teach you about barriers, moves that reduce the damage your Pokemon take. Okay, what's going to happen if I just brick break you, huh, kid? Thoughts? Talk to me if you want to battle. Now, he's probably going to set up with Psychic-type Pokemon. So let's go with Two-Face. Are you ready to face me? Alright, some of us call those moves barriers. Murrow the Rising Star. Yep, Kadabra, figured. Now, is Kadabra strong enough to survive this? I don't think it will be. It's level 30, 10 levels down. Yeah, I had a feeling. Oh, and Pavilion. Oh, is it going to try to set up on me now? Oh, that would have been very cute. Because the world in which it gets the screen up and it starts setting up Quiver Dance would have been super funny. But I reduced the damage my team would take from attacks. Oh, and speaking of, Light Screen just got added to our Ampharos' move pool. It was underneath my camera, but it popped up on the side. You're way stronger than I expected. I don't think you need me to teach you about barriers. But still, a promise is a promise. Let me explain the moves my Pokemon used. Yeah, Reflect, Light Screen, yada yada. Gotta admit, it feels kind of embarrassing to lecture someone who beat me. I'm sure you'll get no problem combining moves to get all sorts of effects. Now, is he gonna give me Light Clay? No, he gives me the Reflect TM. So is Light Clay not gonna be in this game? That would suck. Oh my goodness. Probably closer to go from the Pokemon Center and just move to the right. I'm glad that these random items respawn. Because it definitely feels like this map could get pretty empty pretty quickly. And this gives you something to do while you're walking from place to place. Alright, Metatite Trainer. What are you going to try to teach me here? Go for Iron Head. Alright, I just don't know what to do. My Meditite can't seem to keep focused for very long at all. I guess I finally got no chance but to ask for help from the legendary Yoga Master. I've heard from one of my yogi friends that the Yoga Master trains at one circle among the 5, where the clock points to 12. Once you reach that circle, she said that the Master would be found at the spot closest to heaven. Please, do you think you can help me find the legendary Yoga Master? Let's do it for my Meditite. Okay. So the northernmost on a roof? Okay, so section 3 on the obelisk, I guess? Oh, is there not an obelisk here? Oh, is there a way up onto that tower? Alright, Red Flabebe. Okay, so this is the area that I couldn't do anything about these brambles. But then I learned I had a fire type. Cool. We will have to find... Oh, is that a Litleo? Alright, Alpha Litleo. That could have been scary. And a TM up here for Aerial Ace. Highly doubt any of our Pokemon can learn that. Yeah, who would even come close to learning Aerial Ace out of our team? Oh, and is it going to be Medicham? Is this how we get Medichamite? Alright, Medicham, let's end our training for today. Oh, do you need something? That's right, I'm the one some people call the legendary Yoga Master. What brought you to me today? Hello, I want to talk about my Meditite. It just can't seem to stay focused. I've been trying to make sure to give it plenty to eat so it can't possibly be distracted from hunger. Well, there's a problem. Your Meditite should be eating just one berry a day. Eating more than necessary can put undue stress on your Meditite's body, you know. What? But I just... Don't be alarmed. I'll teach you all you need to know, starting from the basics. Really? Thank you so much. I can see why people call you the legendary Yoga Master. And thanks to you for helping me find who I was looking for. I don't think I can get by on just one berry each day, but I'll make sure to take good care of myself so I can take good care of Meditite. So the tutorial here for this one is to not overeat. Twisted Spoon, though. Nice. So we get a bonus to our Psychic type attacks. That's super sick. Next side quest is going to be near Wild Zone 7. Hopefully this area that they're at isn't in the middle of the Battle Royale zone. Is it in the middle of the canal? I actually haven't been down here yet. So where would you be? Okay, it's just a dude with a bunch of binacle around a boat. Alright, what kind of shenanigans are we getting up to here, Barney? Oh, Barney with the barnacles? You're not clever, game. Look at all these binacles. I just want to go for a ride on my beloved boat, but they're blocking the way. I don't mean to boast, but my boat's the best. Now I can't even climb aboard. That's why I need your help. Could you chase off those blasted binacle for me? Binacle by the boatload. Okay, so do I just have to kill him? Alright, what do you guys need? Do you want to battle these binacle and chase them away? Definitely. Do I have to fight all of them at the same time? That would be kind of funny. Oh no, we're getting jumped by the binacles. So at least when our opponents are coming to us in melee range, we have the opportunity to Volt Switch to go back. And now we can just sit out of their range until Thunderbolt comes off cooldown. Cool. Cool beans. So that's probably the use case for Volt Switch. Just to, like, reset the distance when your opponent approaches you. Thanks for a lot for getting rid of those binacle. Oh, they're back to balking my beautiful boat. My boat's not for ferrying around a bunch of binacle, you know. Wait, do you actually all want to get on my boat? And now he's known as the binacle guy. Well, alright then, let me get it ready. Climb aboard, my boat-loving Binacle. Yo, the Binacle's driving the boat. Dude, who let the Binacle take the wheel? Ooh, some pearls. That's sick. That's some bonus cash that we got. Okay, next side quest. Essentially at the same spot. Now, I think I got hit by a couple attacks, so I'll need to at least use a potion. It's a very quick reset. And let's get over here for the next side quest. Now, is it on the roof or is it on the floor? Guess we'll find out after this message brought to you by the Lumios Prism Tower. Alright, nothing there. If you're on the roof, I'm going to be very concerned as to how I get to you. Beldum. I wonder when I get access to a Metagross. Maxon and Deb. Oh, excellent time. I can tell you're a trainer and a talented one at that. You've got a real knack for battling ourselves, especially since we switched up our battle tactics. We've been on a crazy winning streak. What's the secret to our success, you ask? Why, status moves, of course. Status moves boost your Pokemon's strengths, and they can weaken your opponents too. Expert battlers like us just know better than to just dish out damage non-stop, and you'll see what we mean by soon enough. Okay, so they're going to use, like, Swords Dance and Work Up. If you're foolish, or I mean brave enough to take on our status moves, we'll gladly battle you. I like how you got two types of side quests in this game. Number one is to figure out how the new battle systems work. And number two is we're going to do the cutest thing on the planet and have the Binacle ride the boat. Alright, I will lead out with Emboar, because Emboar has access to Bulk Up. You're all limbered up and ready to run, I mean battle. My Pokemon specialize in status moves that boost their stats. The more dire it'll become if you let the battle rage on. Alright, Maxon, let's see this. Riolu, huh? Okay, man. If you're gonna do it, I'm gonna do it too. You fool. Alright, just sit on him. And then while we're waiting, let's Mega Evolve, just to prove to him that there's nothing he can do. And then Meditite. He used Calm Mind? What was he about to hit me with? He was just like Psychic. No, but our winning streak. Aw, he looks so sad. You totally wrecked our winning streak. Hold on, we're not out of the game yet. If I win, that means our streak is still unbroken. Not how it works. It's my turn now. I won't let you put an end to our perfect string of victories. So she's gonna put on probably like Screech. I imagine she'll go for like baby doll eyes, something like that. Alright, so probably speed. So I'm not going to set up this time. Okay, Shadow Sneak, probably not the move I would use if I was thinking about making my opponent weaker. Ooh, Iron Tail. So it just popped up on the... Yeah, it's Screech, who would have guessed. It just popped up on the side platform right underneath my camera that our Scolipede is learning Iron Tail. So now we get access to more Steel-type moves. Cool beans, cool beans. I can't believe our status moves weren't enough to beat you. My Pokemon powered themselves up and everything, and my Pokemon powered yours down too. Why wasn't that enough to win? Could you give us some advice? What should we do to be better trainers? You need to believe. Just believe more. Well said. Raising and lowering stats are valid strategies, but they're not surefire ways to win, I suppose. Thanks for the valuable lesson. There's so much we still need to learn about Pokemon battles. Agreed. Thank you so much, Mystery Trainer. I'm glad we could battle you. Ooh, a Power Bracer. Wait, what did Power Bracer do in this game? Is there EVs? The heck? So we have 5 colorful screws now. An item to be held by a Pokemon. This bracer reduces a Pokemon's speed in battle, but allows its attack stat to grow more quickly. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, and would you look at that? Ruler is now ready to evolve, and then we'll get access to our big old pal Tyrantrum. All right, let's see how big our little boy is. He is significantly shorter than I expected. Like, significantly. I was really expecting, like, him to tower over me. Like, at least Gyarados height, right? Because Gyarados is a pretty big guy. I guess there's a reason why he's called Tyrunt and not Ty Goat or something. I don't know. I don't know how to proceed with the bit, so I'm just going to abandon it. All right, next up, in Magenta Sector 3, let's get our next side quest going on. All right, did he get anything for evolving, by the way, Ruler? Brunch still? Can you learn any new moves? Still get the fangs. Iron defense, I guess. I wonder how this game would work if it had body press in it. Because that might be cool. Alright. Next side quest. I don't know if we've been in this area before. Let's just do a quick look-see. See if we can't find ourselves a potential Flabébé hiding in a corner or something like that. Nope. Alright. Hopefully we get access to Earthquake or something soon on Tyrantrum. Alright, what you got for me? Your name's Grant? Wild Weedle have been devouring the plants in this beautiful garden recently. Ooh, Alpha. I think I already have an Alpha Kakuna, so I don't need an Alpha Weedle. To make battles worse, there's a big one too, an Alpha Weedle, I think. I've chased the pests away so many times, but they keep coming back. I suppose it's a testament to how healthy and beautiful I've kept the greenery here, but still. Maybe if someone could catch the Alpha Weedle instead of chasing it away, the other Weedle would stop coming back as well. I beg you, please capture the Alpha Weedle while it's around here during the day. Alright. Might as well. We got net balls. Alright, he definitely won't notice us. Oh, do we have to beat it? Alright. Surely this is the best use of our time. We're worried about the garden getting destroyed, so let's bring a giant T-Rex to blow it up with Rock Slide. It actually is nearly our level. Now we are just kind of tanking the damage. Can I just... Okay, I can throw the Pokeballs in here. Cool. Cool. I see you successfully count that giant pest. My dear plant should be safe now. I'm relieved, and yet I feel a little empty inside. Okay, man, I solved your issue. I'm not gonna be your therapist, too, okay, buddy? Could it be those Weedle wormed their way into my heart? Say, young trainer, don't suppose you'd let me keep that Alpha Weevil? Sure, all yours. I do not want it. I've never appreciated it before, but this Weedle has such a magnificent poison stinger. What do you mean by that? We may have fought over it eating my plants, but that's just proof of my green thumb. From now on, I'll have this Weedle guard my plants, and I'll feed it choice leaves in return. Thank you for all your help, young trainer. Of course. Ooh, and he gave me a bunch of berries. Alright, let's super potion up our boy Ruler. Oh, and we even got another EXP candy. Nice. Calm Mind ain't gonna be the worst in the world. Don't know if any of our Pokemon can learn it. So that'll be nice. Okay, another side quest by Zone 9. Alright, what do you got there? The lady and her Clefairy and Lopunny. Okay. Here, I've got a cute Pokemon too. Lumio City is just bursting with Pokemon. Don't you think it's wonderful? Ciao. After hearing how folks live here in harmony with Pokemon, I had to visit and see for myself, and I'm so glad I did. When it comes to getting along with Pokemon, though, I could give this city a run for its money. Oh, friendship. See my two cuties here? They were Clefin and Baniri when I first became their trainer. We've been traveling together ever since, and thanks to that, they were able to evolve into Clefairy and Lopunny. See, these Pokemon don't evolve unless they're really friendly with a trainer. But here's an idea. Why don't we have a battle? That way I can show you just how close I am with my dear Pokemon. Cool, so this is going to be a tutorial on how friendship works in this game. Let me know when you're in the mood for a battle, alright? I will probably... Yeah, I'll stick with Two-Face. It's a Steel type. Alright. Now, I will be concerned if it has access to High Jump Kick. Totally could. But I don't think it will. It'd be interesting if they had Return as an option for the Pokemon as well. Okay, just sit on the Clefairy. Thank you, Mr. Embor. And the Lopunny might get one-shot by Power Punch. I don't know, it's kind of weak, so it might not. Okay, well, I'm glad she's friends with her Pokemon, I suppose. Clearly, you are very good friends with your Pokemon as well. Yep. Another side quest complete. Dear me, it looks like we lost. You and your Pokemon are really working as a perfect team. You might even be just as friendly with your Pokemon as I am with mine. Oh, but speaking of my Pokemon, my two cuties must be feeling pretty down after losing to you. Some quality relaxation time here at the cafe should cheer them up in no time. You know, it's a great thing to do, right? Spending time at cafes with your Pokemon helps deepen your bonds and become close friends. Good to know. So if I ever have a Riolu I want to evolve into a Lucario, that's how I do it. Make sure to try it out with your own darling Pokemon, won't you? I will make sure to do that. And she got us the Soothe Bell, so that'll help with making friendly Pokemon in the future. That's good to know. Alright, next side quest here on South Boulevard. Okay, we're heading this way. Ooh, Galarian Slowpoke. I think it specifically said when we got the Slowbronite that we cannot use the Mega Stone on Mega Slowbro. Or on a Galarian Slowbro. Bingo, I smell a Lumiose local. I'm actually a tourist. Very famously, just a tourist. Quill says Bajor. Sorry to bother you, mate, but you wouldn't happen to have a Slowpoke, would you? Slowpoke back home in Galar have a yellow head and tail like this dapper chap here, but I hear they look different in other regions. Lucky for me, I heard that wild Slowpoke have been popping up in Lumiose recently. I'm only here on holiday for a little while, so I'm keen to get a hold of a local Slowpoke while I can. If you have one on you, would you trade it for my Galarian? Sure will, buddy. Yeah, I would love to trade. Alright, so I've got two of these. I'll trade him the one that's plus attack up nature, just to do a little funny haha on him. Alright, goodbye, Slowpoke. I'll miss you a long time. So I wonder if we can get all the Galarian forms of Pokemon in this game. Like, if you could get... what, like Galarian Meowth and get Berserker? Things like that? He sent over Spicy. I don't know if that's the word I would use to describe a Galarian Slowpoke. Well, this Slowpoke even smells different to the Slowpoke from back home. Yo, he doesn't even know what that guy meant. He's just like, poke? Huh? Oh, but there's the same old Slowpoke face. Some things never change, huh? Thanks for trading me this special Slowpoke. I already love it to bits. I hear it'll look even less like its Galarian counterpart when it evolves into Slowbro. See, Galarian Slowbro are poison types, so they... Oop, actually, I'll let you find out what happens for yourself. Wouldn't want to spoil the fun. Take care of my Galarian Slowpoke, yeah? Oh, and look how happy he is. Just a little guy. And he got me the Power Belt. So that's probably for lowering speed, but you get better special attack. Gotta imagine. Alright. It looks like we only have 2 more, or we got 3 more side quests to do. Then once we wrap up all these side quests, I'll probably wrap up for the day. Get ready to go to work. Let's see if there's... Oh, there's an Alpha Magikarp back there. Nice. Just keep a close eye in case there's a shiny in this zone. Doesn't look like it. We'll just do our side quest. Oh, is this guy gonna try to trade me his Magikarp for 500 points? What do you want from me, Kingsley? Wild zones are great, aren't they? I get to spend my days catching Magikarp. Have a look. I was able to catch an extra large Magikarp. It said XL in its summary, so I know for sure it's a big one. It's extra large and extra splashy. You know, I dare say there isn't a single Magikarp out there that's bigger than mine. Well, if you do manage to catch a Magikarp that's bigger than XL, I'd love to see it. I suppose I've heard there's an unusually large Magikarp in Wild Zone 2, but that's just a rumor, mind you. So it's asking me to catch the Alpha. Okay, I don't know how to get to where that Alpha Magikarp is, but I'd love to give it to you. Because I think it's over here to the left, right? There's Patrat. There's an Binacle. Can I Quick Ball this Alpha Binacle? Who's even hitting me? A Patrat? That's crazy. Why did the Patrat want the smoke? Alright. Power Up Punch. Okay, so we can walk across this? Nice. I don't know where he's going. What? Embor, why did you do all that? Embor, we were just chilling out. Alright, let us try to capture it with a Quick Ball. If that doesn't work, we'll use a Dive Ball. Nice. So I probably will not replace Poseidon for it. Because I'm sure this guy will ask me to catch it for him. I will add it to my party just in case he wants it there. Sorry, Poseidon, I'll have to move you out of the box. Just for the moment. Alright, let's add it to our party, though. He is a very big Magikarp. Alright, I dare you to show you a Magikarp that's larger than mine. God, if we could have made this one shiny, too, and it's just a giant gold carp. What's this Magikarp of yours? How in the world did it get so huge? It's an alpha? What do you mean it's an alpha? That's cheating. Besides, I'm not expecting defeat just yet. Everyone knows this true sign of a superior Magikarp is how high it can jump. Let's have a jump off. On your mark, get set, go. Do your thing, my XL Magikarp. Dang! Oh, it's so much. My 80 jumping power. I admit defeat. There's no way I can compete with that. An Alpha Magikarp isn't just big. It can jump higher than anything I've ever seen. Cool, man. I'm gonna catch my own Alpha Magikarp. I'll have a whole army of massive Magikarp. Onwards to Wild Zone 2. Cool beans. Alright, only 2 more left. Let's check the Stone Emporium. Got a message here. Nope. Alright, before I check her, I want to see if there's any new Mega Stones available. Does not look like it so far. We could get the old Amber, though. That would give us access to Mega Aerodactyl, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Also, what level is Poseidon? Poseidon's level 39. This Magikarp's only level 32. And it's a plus attack nature. Should I keep it? You know what? Let's do it. I'm sure we can find 7 levels for a Magikarp. And then we'll just trade at the Gyarados site. Alright, let's see just how much bigger it is. Alright, let's replace Crunch. Replace... Once your Pokemon forgets Hydro Pump, it won't be able to relearn this move. Are you sure? Yes. So that's probably one of its, like, very special... Hey, I can only learn this move because I'm a alpha Pokemon. And then we'll put Bulldoze on it. Now, give an item to hold. Give it this Mega Stone. Nice. It's so much bigger. That is an absurd size. Dude, Gyarados, you're taking up the entire screen, buddy. Alright, is it possible to level it up? I've got 22 small experience candies. Let's see what happens if I give it 11. Okay, it gives it 2 levels. So probably 1.5 levels this time. No, barely level 36. So I imagine giving it 4 of these will get it up to 40? No. Gives it up to 38. So I can definitely do another 4. And then it's level 40. Yeah, so it's like we never had that original Gyarados to begin with. Sorry, Poseidon. I love you a lot. Don't love you that much, though. So let's swap the summary. Because the last one was named Poseidon, we'll name this one Neptune. To keep in the naming convention for our boy. Even if he has been replaced, he has been replaced with someone that is better, cooler, and more Roman. Nice. Alright, let's do this next side quest. What do you want from me, Arden? Hi there, I'm a color contacts designer. Maybe you've even used some of my designs. The thing is, I've been stuck in a bit of creative rut recently. I guess you could call it a slump. I need something to get my creativity flowing. I need some inspiration through change, and I think I know exactly what I need to see. Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution is the definition of change. I need to see the power it brings to Pokemon. In particular, I want to see a Mega Camerupt. I bet its powerful eruptions will blast me with ideas. Do you think you could show me Mega Camerupt in a battle? The thing about that, I don't have a Camerupt. So I will need to go to my box and find a Camerupt for you. In terms of Numels, though, we do have this once-in-a-lifetime, very special shiny Numel that we caught while we were trying to get our good hands on a Gibble. So it's not impossible. I just don't know if I have the rare candies for this. I can at least try. That's generally not a good sign. Okay, do you evolve at level 26 per chance, Numel? Numel does not evolve at level 26. Okay, well, I guess I'll be back once I get a camera up, lady. And while we're waiting, I guess we'll do Wild Zone 1. Alright, I don't know what the best way is for me to get this Pokemon leveled up, but I suppose I'll find a way. Not the end of the world. Now we gotta walk through this Wild Zone to get to the last side quest. But I do think it's really cool that we did get our hands on a shiny while we were just walking around. Okay, do I have to go onto the roof? No. I just need to go into this area. Alright, PA, or Pi. Gotta imagine it's not PA. All right, let's nickname this Numel while we're here. So this one, because it's black when it evolves, I might name it like Coal or Charred. You know what? I'll just name it Charcoal. Doesn't make sense as a name now, but it'll make sense when it evolves and Mega Evolves. Hey kid, are you good at making use of traps in your Pokemon battles? Traps are moves that spread obstacles around the battlefield, fire, rocks, things like that. They can get in your way or they can inflict damage when you touch them. Oh, so she's trying to teach us, like, spikes, stone, or not Stone Edge, spikes, sand tomb, electroweb, things like that. Alright, I'll take you on. PA, the police officer. I'm messing with the feds? Get me out of here. Oh, look at Charcoal go. What a beautiful little Pokemon. I will have to walk around. I'll make him fight me on my terms. He can walk over here. Okay. I'm not sure what the point of Substitute was, but it doesn't look like it really did much of anything. Alright, I'll run over here so that no matter what they send out, it's not going to affect me really at all. Oh, that's cool. Smokescreen actually puts a thing on the ground, as opposed to just being like an accuracy drop. That was interesting. Well, this will certainly be a blow to my reputation as a trap move specialist. Alright, nothing important there. Not gonna lie, I didn't think you'd be able to beat me with all those traps I laid out for you. It's hard going when you're dodging an obstacle all over the place, right? You should try using trap moves yourself in the future. Battle smart, not hard, right? That is true. Give me access to spikes. Cool. I know we had access to toxic spikes before, but I do wonder how impactful those things are. I doubt they are really, like, at all. Alright. I know these Pokemon are all level 30. I'm just gonna try to catch all the Pokemon in this zone to try and power level my Numel. I don't know what the faster way to do this would be. So that gives me 124 level. Let's say I try to fight this guy, and I did Lava Plume. Like, how much would I get? If I'm getting 124 on catch, I'm getting 191 on kill. Okay. So I guess I'll try to kill all these Pokemon then. Be my best way to power level. Okay, they are trying to run away. Probably not going to be the best source of EXP. 157, at least it's a level up. My best source of experience is probably going to be this Go-Go here. U-turn sends it back to me. God, I love Rampage when he's just running around. Uh-oh. I don't really want to fight the Alpha Abomasnow if I can avoid it. Well, actually, what level is it? I might think about it. 45? I'm sure we're good for that. Earth power is crazy. Leech Seed is kind of tough. All right, that's not going as well as I was really hoping for. All right, what's is zone 11 gonna be better for this? I mean, maybe waterfall. Nope, completely whiffed. Yeah, I am just, it's dodging all my attacks. I don't know how to fight the Stunfisk. I'm too high up to fight it. I guess let's just fight the Claunchers. What is the evolution level for this guy if we wanted to do it? I guess we should check the other side as well to see if there's any interesting Pokemon. Because we go straight from Wild Zone 6 to Wild Zone 11. We go that way. Yeah, let's actually go from this Justice Dojo right over here and then try to go south from there. Hey, if I can get more experience candies, I will not cry about that. Kind of our only way through right now. Really, Bulldoze isn't good enough? I legit don't think I have a way through then. With this team. Okay, well. Guess we'll climb up and around. Bunch of Pokemon just straight chilling down there. Well, that's cool that there's a TM on the other side. Something to keep in mind for the future, I suppose. We could also go Malamar. Dark Psychic type. Not the best typing in the world. Can definitely think of worse, though. Do I actually not have a way over there from here? Use Waterfall. I'm stuck. Get me out of here. Waterstone for evolution purposes. Cool beans. Let's actually, let's heal our Rampage while we're here. Don't worry, Charcoal. We're gonna get you evolved, buddy. It just might take us a minute. Also, finding out how to get to that wild zone is taking us a good long second. With this TM. I can see into the very future, and what I see is myself giving you a TM for Future Sight. If you use the move Future Sight, then you'll get a hit sometime in the future. Okay. Well, I can think of worse things to get. I don't know if I'll personally use it, but it's cool to have as an option. Yeah, this side seems to give us a little bit more of what we're looking for. Because we're going to be able to knock out all these Furfrou. And then once it's nighttime, we'll be able to catch these Pokemon. And we'll be able to fight in the Zia Royale. Oh, we even got access to the Alpha Slowbro right there. So we can use the Slowbro. And a TM as well. For Psychic. Huh? Psychic's just sitting there? That's super huge. Okay, that's all this side has to offer, though. Stunfisk. I do not want to fight the Stunfisk down there. Oh, an Alpha Furfro. Hold on, wait a minute. I want to get to that side. Why is it so hard to get from side to side here? I want that Alpha Furfro. I want that Alpha Furfro so bad. Well, I only have so much time until nighttime, too. Hopefully we get this catch before then. Just in case that's an orange full bebe. It looks like yellow. They're probably not going to be the one that we were looking for. No, 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 no. Don't sit on the bench. Whatever you do, do not sit on the bench. We must get that Furfro. Even if it's the last thing that happens to us. No! Where did he go? How could this happen to me? I wanted that Alpha Furfro so bad. Okay, well let's swap this guy out so he doesn't get absolutely bodied. Better yet, let's just leave. And then we can still get that, I guess, Alpha Clauncher. Oh, that's a repeat ball? Hold on. I guess it caught, so who cares? I'm not going to complain about it. I guess I ran out of my quick balls. Dang, well that's a sad shame. Alright, well now what? Well, it's gonna be nighttime, so let's just TP out of here. If that netball catches, then I don't know what to believe in my life. Well, I'm glad it didn't. Alright, I guess let's just quickly teleport to a Pokemon Center. Collect all the Pokeballs that we dropped. Alright, let's actually go up to the Pokeball Emporium on the northwest side of the map. And we could even look more at the Quasartico stuff for our Megastone Mons. Just in case they've got some for us. Let's grab some more Quick Balls. Spend 40k on it. Alright. I wonder if this gives me access to the Drampa Stone. Or like any of the new Mega Stones that we've been encountering. So Lucario Knight, Heracronite, Aerodactylite, Electrocyte, Glaylite, Pinsirite, Alakazite, Dramponite, Excadronite. Alright, cool. So this is going to be how we get our hands on these things. So the ones that we'd be looking at for any of these would be like Sableye. Because we have access to Sableye right now. It would be like Aerodactyl, maybe Electros. Dramponite if we could find a Drampa, because normal dragon type seems kind of cool. We could go for Excadrill Knight. But this is cool. So whenever we catch or we find a Pokemon that one of the opposing trainers uses, this is gonna be where we get them. Alright, let's make it nighttime. Nice and quickly. Whenever I find a bench. How's it always whenever I'm looking to sit down, I can never find a bench? But any other time, I can find it absolutely no issues. Alright, and the reason why we need this battle zone, it's not because we're trying to do it for a main story mission, but because we're trying to grind EXP for our Numel. Okay, where is that at? Northeast. Yeah, we're not trying to do anything super special. We're not trying to farm money or anything like that. It is solely, we're just trying to get out of here with some EXP. I'm hoping Camerupt isn't a hard evolution. Yeah, Two-Face just runs straight through that, buddy. You can tank it. You're strong. You're good for it. Okay, I probably don't need this every single time. It'd be kind of nice if we could skip the hey, you're recovering your Pokemon by 20 HP animation. And just very quickly click through. Okay, Scolipede. Best answer is probably going to be Tyrantrum. And we'll just Rock Slide. It's enough to knock it out. Nice. I imagine Stunfisk really doesn't have any way to actually contest us. Like, we just kind of keep smacking it till it dies. Alright, that's 2 wins. Okay, we have a level 30 Numel. Okay, I guess I can look it up on my phone what the evolution level of Numel is. Okay. Numel evolution level. It is level 33. Good to know. We have 1 EXP candy, or 1 rare candy. Let's use our rare... Yeah, so using our mediums, we actually got it all the way up to 33. So now, we can evolve. And since we can evolve, that means Charcoal is going to become a Camerupt. And when it becomes Camerupt, what does that mean? We get Mega Camerupt. And what does that mean? Mega Camerupt for the side mission. Woo! What a beautiful, beautiful shiny. Alright, we do need to give it an item to hold. You get the Cameruptite. Let's look at him in all of its glory. Just such a beautiful mon. Not the greatest Pokemon in the world, but certainly a beautiful one. I'll give him that. Let us use a Paralyze Heal on Ruler. Alright, and we'll just quickly run back down here. It's somewhere around here. I don't remember exactly where she's at. And we can check if we have any more missions. Oh, we do have the Fennekin mission as well. So we'll turn that in as once we run back down there. Alright, show me a Mega Camerupt in our battle. Okay, does Shiny Mega Camerupt give me another contact lens? Smile? Huh? Just for me? Alright, let's Mega Evolve him. Let's see him in all of his glory. Ooh, baby! Beautiful Pokemon. Uh-oh. Charcoal's gonna die here, isn't he? Okay. Almost died. Hey, I mean, at least we showed them that we have a Mega Camerupt. Now that we've done that, we'll just, we'll head on out. It would have been nice if she... Okay, so she wanted Mega Camerupt and then chose 3 Camerupt counters. What does that say about our society? Alright, there goes Sharpedo. Nice, nice, nice. So, are you going to give me access to more color contacts now? Am I going to Mega Defeat? I gotta admit that getting beat so bad isn't very inspiring. Yeah, she's actually going to quit her job. Ooh, camera up looked like it was ready to explode. I'm love struck, and that's got my creative spirit all fired up, and I'm practically bursting with ideas. I'm ready to deliver a whole new experience to each and every color contact fanatic in Lumios. You get fired up and love struck. My color contacts are evolving. Guess that's why they call it Meg Eye Evolution. I bet if I saw more Mega Evolutions, I'd get even more ideas, and you can change your own color contacts from the main menu whenever you want. Just go to Outputs and Looks, and then press ZR. Ooh. I mean, I guess we might as well check it, right? Oh, does she want more? Well, now what are color contacts for? Your eyes. So I'm really interested in Pokemon with great big eyes. Sableye. In particular, I want to see its eyes. I bet the glimmer will give me sparkling innovation. Could you show me Mega Sableye in battle? Not yet. I'd have to get the Sableye. Yeah, from Quasartico. So I guess I'll do that. And we will swap out this guy for our Sableye. This him? Yeah, Gemstone. Level 25. It's not going to be the greatest in the actual fight. But we don't need it to do battle. We just need it to Mega Evolve. Alright, now if we... No, I need to go to Outfits and Looks. How would I even select it? Do I want to pull up in this foot? I guess I could. Just for a little bit. Might as well. So, I don't know what she wanted to me. Okay, ZR. This will give us our color contacts. I can get fired up and love struck. Okay. Good to know. So this gives us access to a little bit more outfit detail. I actually did want to swap the outfit. So let's do that for right now, and we'll confirm it. Alright. Now we need to go back up to Quasartico a second time so that we can get the Sableye Knight so we can do our next side quest for her. And if we do well, who knows, maybe we'll go back to Sableye in our party. Yes, please, give me the Sableye Knight. Okay, let's give it to him. Alright, Gemstone. Get the Sable Knight. And let's head back down south. Now, I hope she's got the same exact team, so that we can just quickly sweep it. Now, unfortunately, this one's not going to be shiny, lady. Because I haven't hunted Sableye yet. Alright, Arden. Watchog, yep. Just quickly Mega Evolve and get it out of here. Oh wait, I can't even Mega Evolve yet. Oops. Okay, now we can swap it. Carbink's a new Pokemon. She hasn't showed us that one yet. And now we get to Mega Evolve Sableye. Oh, that's cool. It pops out of his chest. And now he's just running around. Dude, Sableye's hauling butt. He's got places to be. Alright, well that was very cute. Alright, and then poor Krokorok, it's time for you to go, buddy. Alright, but at least now we get some new color contacts. Another mega defeat. This isn't very inspiring for me as a trainer. Did you see Sableye's starry eyes? In contrast to its body, it's like a black void. How fitting for the darkness Pokemon. All right, new color contacts. Starry Eyes and Black Void. I don't think I'm done with Mega Evolution Mega Evolution just yet. All right, let us check it. I'm sure that the Black Eyes, like this just Dark Void ones, are super popular. I know I say this every time that we talk, but I'll say it again. Metacham. Yoga Evolution, I want to see it, a Mega Metacham. Okay, so we know where the Metachamite is, we just don't have a Metacham, so I will do that later. For now, I guess let's find that side quest for Fennekin. And then we will start leveling up a Metacham when we get the opportunity to, but we'll have to do that next time. Alright, where is it at? I did completely forget that we have to return the stick, so this poor Fennekin has just been having a little bit of a tummy ache for like 7 in-game days. Let's give this to Fennekin at once. Don't punch the Fennekin! Dude, what's wrong with me? You fed the revitalizing twig to the wild Fennekin. He just went, ah! Start beating on it. Alright, man. Fennekin! How delightful. It looks wonderfully energetic now. Why, it seems like Fennekin has taken a shine to you. Why not let it tag along? Alright, you obtained a Fennekin. Please do take good care of it. Why don't you? Nice. Cool beans. Alright, with that, I think that's all we really have access to right now, outside of the main missions. We just take a quick look around the map. Yep. That's it. So, let's get our main party back into it here. Swap out Gemstone for our boy Embor. And yeah, we will be back next time with some more gameplay. So thank you everyone for being here today. Okay, my Tyrantrum's sniffing me. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll be back. Probably not today. Probably not tomorrow. So probably Wednesday will be the next time that I'll be streaming. So thank you everybody who showed up today. Hope you had a fun time. And it looks like we're really getting knee-deep into the action of Legends ZA. If we're trying to get to rank A, we're at rank E right now. So we only have D, C, B, and then rank A. So only 4 more gym battles to do. Gym battles, quote unquote, ZA Royale battles. But yeah, thank you everybody for attending. I'll see you next time. Bye.